Okay, we are live on all 20 channels. Hello, welcome to the show, everybody. Debbie, you're back on. You got your groove back. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. I get worried whenever my first attendee is no longer attending first anymore. I get worried about your welfare. Nick, what's up, buddy? Nick, the only person to be out there liking my stuff on Twitter. Thank you, Nick. You brought me back in to the show when I really didn't feel like doing it because no one was on Twitter. I saw you were there. Hey, Jim. Hey, Lisa. You're all now free to move about the cabin. I hope you're doing great, man. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. We got a few things going on in the news. Maybe worth covering, actually. Health issues. Ah, okay. I'm sorry, Debbie. Hey, Killer GB, where you been, man? Glad you're back. Could have used you earlier, bro. I was trying to do some fucking analysis. Another passenger assaulted a flight attendant on a Delta flight. They had to land the fucking plane. Jesus fucking Christ. You're up late. Do you know what all this Russia Ukrainian stuff is going on? Yeah. Yeah, man. Russia Russia's been massing troops on the Ukrainian border, right? They're about to take the goddamn country over. America is trying to get them to stop doing it. Um I don't know what's going to happen there. It doesn't look good though. No, I haven't talked about it. There's nothing to fucking say about it. I'm going to talk about something else. I'm going to talk about your vice president. Where's she been for the last fucking month or two since Texas passed this abortion law? Not a pin drop from her. Now that the Supreme Court said that they're not going to do anything about it, today, the day after the Supreme Court said, now she's out in public speaking about it. Oh, it's a little, too late, but then that's the story of your entire life, isn't it, Kamala? Too little, too late. You know, leaving innocent people in prison. Whatever. No, I have not seen the documentary Get Back yet. But I should. I want to. Hey, CNN's finally reporting on the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. You know, now that the fourth and final accuser is finally taking the stand, now they're going to fucking talk about it. Hilarious, right? Hilarious. So Dino just texted me. He says it's really hard keeping him separated from the other dogs. And his girlfriend is, she's doing the best she can when he's not there. But it's really hard. The dogs are very hard to control. Okay, former wide receiver Demaryius Thomas dies at the age of 33. They're just saying medical problems. And, yeah. So there's nothing else really to report on here. I don't know who this Duggar guy is. Josh Duggar? Child porn. TLC's 19 kids and counting. Oh, their oldest son was downloading child porn. Fucking crazy. He's got 21 younger brothers and sisters, and he's downloading child porn, man, Holy fucking shit. One of the monkeys died. Michael Nesmith, he died. Hey, we're the monkeys. That's sad. I love them. They weren't the Beatles. But I'm sad that he died. If you've seen the Beatles, get back. Okay, so we're all caught up there. All right, let's move on over to what's trending. Nothing. Oh, Julian Assange is being extradited to the United States. Yeah, we should talk about that. The very country that's provably been persecuting him illegally had leaders that recommended, Hillary Clinton drone striking him while he slept. Yeah, now they get custody of Julian Assange so they can bring him back here and continue his torture. You guys, it's fucking horrible. And, you're not going to read about that on CNN. You got to go to Twitter to see that it's trending on Twitter. That should say a lot to y'all right now, too. I see y'all don't give a fuck. My audience doesn't give a fuck. Nobody's talking. You guys have nothing to say, huh? There's only a handful of you guys left. Anybody interested in Julian Assange getting extradited to the United States? At all in my chat. I purchased some crypto today, but I don't think I'm going to tell you anything because none of you want to seem to talk to me right now. You just got in here? Christian J. Pearson, welcome to the show. Does that mean sent back to the States? Extradited, yeah. They're legally bringing him back here to the United States. They bring him back. Then they throw him in prison, Jim, and they torture him. That's what they do. And they don't put him on trial. And meanwhile, Barack Obama and Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton are all running around free, and they're the war criminals that he outed. You know, among others, George Bush. They all get to run around. Vega Man 66, what's up, buddy? Hello. Right back at you, bro. Yeah, feel free to talk to me in the chat, guys. That's why it's there. So I know that you're here and I know that you're being supportive. That in turn encourages me to give you some good content. That's why this is a live podcast. That's why I don't just upload segments, you know, like Crypto Lark does. He doesn't have to worry about the fact that nobody out in his audience gives a fuck about what he's talking about. He just uploads it and turns his back on his audience. I'm here watching you guys, listening to you, and you guys are just fucking ignoring me. How am I doing? Josh, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Right now we're talking about Julian Assange, though. You think he did a good thing for the people? Yeah, Killer GB, he did, right? He exposed war crimes and war criminals. Our own leadership here, they're full of war criminals. And we don't want to look at that. We just want to make him suffer. The people that want to make him suffer, all of them should be sitting in fucking prison cells. That includes, you know, we could start with Hillary Clinton. We can lock her ass up first. What's the matter? Too many Hillary Clinton supporters out there in my audience don't want to talk about it? That's cool. We could talk about something else. We don't have to give a fuck about Julian Assange, do we? Why should we give a fuck about him? He gave a fuck about every single one of us. To get us the truth. To get us, to show us what our fucking leadership was doing behind our backs. And lying to us about. And waving their American flags around in your faces, making you do it, making your children pledge allegiance to a country that's murdering innocent people. Yeah, keep sending your kids to school to go recite that fucking Pledge of Allegiance. Wait till I see Hillary's new show. No thanks. Not going to watch it. But thanks for telling me about it. It sings a Vax. Really? Okay, Google. Sing me a song.
Let's celebrate that we have the vaccine to help us bring a change to this whole routine. It can help us build
Okay, Google. Stop. Right? It won't stop. Hey, Google, stop. Okay, Google, stop. Fucking funny, right? Cunts. Jesus fucking Christ, what? James Simon, what? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I can't believe that shit just happened. They're making a legal move on Julian. No, they've already done it. They've extradited him. He's coming back. Fuck Hillary. She lives off the blood of children. Exactly, Christian. Where's my goddamn audience at? Hey, will you guys do me a favor, especially those of you on Facebook? Will you share this around and get some people in here, please? YouTube doesn't really give you good options for sharing. Facebook does. If you guys could get me some people in here so we could talk more about, you know, the fact that when you ask Google to sing you a song, it sings you some goddamn fucking propaganda song about vaccine, that we're thankful that we have the vaccine. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God, that's fucking Google. That's where you're supposed to get your information from? Thank you, guys. Thanks for getting some more people here. Yeah, Hillary's got a lot to answer for. Especially her big fat fucking mouth. But, dude, I slept so hard. I took a nap. You know, I was showing off this morning. I smoked a bong hit with a dab on top, and nothing will knock me out faster, man. I mean, I got some shit done today. I went for the hike, you know, and we had a good walk. Came back home. I had some things to do with crypto. Like I was going to tell you guys, I purchased some crypto today, and I want to tell you what I did. We had a nice big dip, and I just want to tell you guys, I'm about to get up and dance a goddamn jig for y'all. Bitcoin right now is at 48,002. Ethereum is at 4,032. I went and I repurchased my e-gold. Little higher in. After making a killing on it, I bought back into it because it dropped back down. E-gold right now is at 271. And I got in at 265. I also got into Ethereum under $4,000. And I got into Bitcoin at 47.8 or 47.5. 47.5. You know what the bottom was? 47.2, give or take. 20, 25 bucks. I got it at 47.5. I don't work on Apple. Shared. I just shared. Christian, I'm smoking for you. If you guys are sharing, I'm smoking for you. Thank you so much. How about a big bong hit for everybody that shares this channel? No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't business for all. Share this live stream. Freaking oracles here, everybody. Yo, is there a show on Friday night, bro, in Canada? Do you guys do a show? Is somebody hosting a show tonight? Her so-called husband is a real piece of work, too. Cheers, guys. That's cherry pie, and it tastes like it. Who needs sugar when you can smoke cherry pie? The only sugar I need are trichomes on my cherry pie bud. In 3 hours, freaking Oracle goes live, guys. In 3 hours. 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Jim Belushi's favorite is cherry pie. He's a smart man. When it comes to flavors of cannabis, he's a smart man. Uh-oh, Bitcoin's dropping. Massive drop here, guys. Big drop. Ethereum too. It's going to hit 4,000. See if it goes under. Yes, it is. A giant, unpredictable drop just occurred in the market. Let's see if it goes under my buy-in. E-gold is at 269. 268. Everything's dropping right now. Something just happened. Something big just happened. Wow. Did I watch his cannabis show? No, I didn't. I did not. Smoking on some Skywalker, Megsy. So, Julian Assange is being extradited. And Hillary Clinton puts up a fucking interview on the internet of her weeping about not winning the election. And this is the same woman that wanted to drone murder Julian Assange. Isn't that funny that that's all happening on today, on the same day? Ethereum goes under 4,000. Hey, Adam. Yeah, 3,998 right now. And Bitcoin's hanging in there at 48,000. How he got into the cannabis business. Oh, right on. Good, good, Oracle. Hell yeah. Right on. little OCD kicking in there. I got a little OCD turning on. Start adjusting shit. I start tweaking shit, man. I gotta tweak shit. So there were a couple other things I wanted to cover in the show today as well. Let me see what I tweeted. You guys can always keep up with the show if you follow my tweets at Nays Garden on Twitter. Just saying. Free to move about the cabin. Let's pin that to my profile. Maybe one of you will like it. Hey, that would be great. As covered on my show weeks ago, Vice President Harris cared so much about this case, she's been silent and invisible on it until it was too late to act. Thanks for nothing, skank. All the women of Texas, I'm sure they're so appreciative that you're now starting to fucking pipe up about this. I've been calling them out on this for months. Supreme Court issues ruling on Texas abortion law. Here, we've got some video that's going to come up. The Supreme Court left in place a Texas abortion law that bars the procedure after around 6 weeks.
A bit of a mixed...
Here, let's go to reaction video. Okay. All right. Let's react to it, shall we? And let me just say this. I've been reacting to videos on this channel since I started it. My very first upload was a reaction to a video that I'd seen on YouTube. So for those guys that came out years later after I did to try to claim that they invented reaction videos, I got so angry about that shit. They tried to sue podcasters, man. They tried to sue. They wanted to claim that they invented a video of someone responding to another video on video.
Outcome here, Jim and Erica. So first of all, good news for the abortion providers in this case. They can, in fact, move forward with their lawsuit to attempt to block this law. On the flip side, though, the Supreme Court has not blocked the law in the meantime while their challenge goes forward. So today marks the 100th day that this law, SB 8, has been in effect, effectively shutting down abortion clinics in the state. And it turns out, according to the Supreme Court this morning, that effective shutdown will continue. However, the abortion providers will be able to challenge this law because remember, that was the issue in this case. Because of the unique structure of this law, where Texas effectively gave that enforcement power to private citizens to bring lawsuits to enforce this law as opposed to state officials enforcing this law, that was really a runaround of how people could challenge that. And that was the issue here. Can people even challenge this law? The Supreme Court saying yes. The Supreme Court now saying abortion providers can move forward with their lawsuit against certain state officials. However, in the meantime, the law will continue. So this law will still be on the books for however long it takes this challenge to proceed. However, it appears that now that this challenge can move forward, these abortion providers would then go to the district court judge in Texas. This district court judge previously ruled in their favor and blocked the law. He called that SB 8 a law flagrantly unconstitutional. So presumably, these abortion providers will act quickly to go to the district court in Texas. The Texas judge would then also act quickly. But for now, this law is still on the books, still blocking abortions once a fetal heartbeat is detected around 6 weeks.
Okay, Google. How many children are born in Texas every day?
These came back from a search.
Okay, Google. 377,000 divided by 365.
177,000 divided by 365 is approximately 1,032.88.
All right, so you ready for one of my predictions, guys? Write it down. Those of you that keep track and write these things down when I tell you to, this is going to be one for your logbook, all right? The date is Friday, December 10th, 2021, and this is the afternoon show at about 1:55 in the afternoon. Write it down. I'm going to make a prediction. Texas's child welfare system is going to be slammed and overburdened with unwanted babies. There are 1,000 wanted children born in that state every day. I want you to consider what's going to happen to them when they start getting flooded with babies. I give them 9 to 18 months. Within a year or two, they're going to be hearing stories about Texas's child welfare system. And, you know, they're going to be building orphanages in Texas, orphanages. That's going to be a whole new thing, man. They're going to have orphanages again. And you're going to have wards of the state. You're going to have children with no homes. They love making love in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, right? Even the birth rate. Look, just doing this, folks. I see it coming down the pike. I got leadership qualities that I wish to not employ. How about that? I just like to share things like that with you so you guys know what's going to happen. You want to make some money? Make an investment now in the child welfare system of Texas, because it's going to be booming here in 2 years. You're going to have a lot of money on your hands. You know, invest in orphanages, invest in state-run programs for children that don't have homes. Oh, yeah. So, Kamala Harris wants you to know this. Hi, everybody. I'm Kamala Harris, and I'm here to tell you what I think about what you should do about Texas abortion law. As Vice President Kamala Harris told reporters that the Supreme Court's Friday ruling upholding a Texas abortion law is an attempt to undo 50 years of precedent. Yet, it was only worth 1 day of pushback from Kamala Harris. Those people who can't take care of kids should just stick to porn. Check the state before COVID and see if that makes a difference. Camel's toe is hairy. What? Not just that there are going to be black market abortions in hotels for $1,000 with rogue doctors. That's if you're lucky. Most time be someone who has zero qualifications. And if they get caught, oh my God, they go to prison. And if you know, they can't talk to anybody, because now Texans can file lawsuits against other citizens for violating this law. All right, here's Kamala Harris speaking. As far as I'm concerned, and as far as our administration is concerned, a woman's right to make decisions about her own body is non-negotiable. Yeah, today. Where have you been for the last 2 months, Kamala? That's all I'm saying. Why haven't you and Joe Biden been in Texas, going city to city, town to town, speaking about this? And so we will continue to fight for the constitutional rights of all women to make decisions about their own body without interference by some legislative group of people that think they can replace their judgment with hers. But I will remain silent on this until today. And now I will make a big stink about it, because I stink, because I'm Kamala Harris and I have an odor about me. She just looks like she smells bad. I look at her and she just looks like she smells bad. Like her breath, she's got bad breath. You know, I just, man, she just, I just know that woman is unclean. You know, the reason she talks like this is because she's smelling her own stench all the time. Earlier Friday, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki on Friday, another lovely, I'd love to address Jen Psaki, said President Biden's very concerned by the Supreme Court's decision allowing SB 8 to remain in effect after the court left in place the Texas abortion law that bars the procedure after the first 6 weeks of pregnancy. Says, okay, Chuck, Peppermint Patty. Just like back in the 50s and 60s, butcher abortions couldn't now just sign an executive order. James Simon, Killer GB420. We talking about vaccines? No, Killer GB. We're talking about abortion law in Texas. James Simon says Joe. Billy Bong says she was busy shopping in France. She's spending that big money now that she's vice president. She was buying some nice cookware, wasn't she? I was jealous. I was like, damn, I want some expensive cookware like that fucking dumb bitch has. Oh, no, it's a abortion. Okay. Well, that's the end of the article. Look, all I want to say is we've known about this for months. These people have been fucking utterly silent on all of this. They had the ability as politicians to travel, go to the state where this was occurring, make their presence known, and try to convince some folks. Maybe to even get out in the street and march with some folks. I could have seen Kamala Harris marching with women and Joe Biden marching with women in the state of Texas, leading the marches. You know, getting them to march at the Supreme Court in their own state of Washington. I mean, wouldn't that have been great? But, you know, you can go back on my shows and you can find me talking about this months ago, and I'll tell you, back then, listen to me saying it, look, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden don't care about women's rights. They never have, and they never will. Kamala Harris cares about her own rights. Joe Biden's a fucking rapist. You know, he looked a woman after he fucking raped her, looked her right in the eye and said, "You mean nothing to me." That's what he thinks of women. But he likes the way their children smell. James Simon says you can ban abortions. They'll just go underground like in the past. I mean, hasn't history taught these dumb fucks anything? James, they ignore history. They ignore facts. They're all a bunch of fucking idiots. Sleepy Joe would just love marching with them. He could sniff them all. He could march in the back. He could be the sniffing boose, the caboose. I just never understood how someone could tell someone that's never experienced giving birth that they can't have an abortion. That's never experienced giving birth that they can't have an abortion. Steven is Beast 1000. Well said, Steven. I mean, I thought that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden were our leaders and were supposed to care about their constituents, the American voters. Thought they were supposed to uphold the laws, the beliefs, the morals that Americans shared since 1973, Roe v. Wade. And now we're, you know, it's already flipped over. It's already overturned. Roe v. Wade no longer stands in Texas. Kamala Harris did nothing to stop it. Joe Biden did nothing to stop it. And they could have even appointed more Supreme Court justices. They could have not. They could have been more vocal about when Donald Trump was putting these people in to the Supreme Court for the very reason to achieve this. And I feel bad for all of America, women, men, everyone, the children that will be born to mothers that didn't want them. Think about that, man. I mean, it's bad enough now, but think about that multiplied now in the state of Texas, and then it's gonna man. Hashtag close your legs, man. Because it's too late. I told you to march on Texas. I hashtag march on Texas. Hey, man, let's find out when I did that. All right, let's see how long ago it was. When did I come up with my little hashtag that none of you all wanted to support? Let's find out. On Twitter, of course, at Nays Garden. I tell you this all the time, but you guys, you don't go there. I'll go ahead. I'll go to my profile and I'll search it and I'll find out how long ago I said that people should march on Texas. All right, search. March on Texas, Nays Garden. September 5th. I told you it was months ago, right? Right? December 10th. September, October, November. 3 months ago. 3 months ago. Hey. You know how many of you guys went over to Twitter and liked that? None of you. None of you. None of you did. None of you. So, I don't have kids. You know, why should I care? Look, you guys, there it is right there. If you go to Twitter and you type in hashtag March on Texas and you type in Nays Garden, just like that, this tweet comes up that I tweeted back on September 5th. Somebody came up with some stupid hashtag. I got my own. March on Texas, September 5th. I came up with. And look how many likes it's got. 0. What am I smoking? Right now I'm smoking cherry pie, Steven. And women who are raped. Yeah, I mean, why should I give a fuck, right? You guys don't give a fuck. None of you did. None of you gave a fuck to go to Twitter to go give that a like or a retweet or a comment. Look at that. 0. 0. 0. Sad, man. I do put out good shit, but you guys refuse to go over there and read it. You're smoking God, bud? I'll smoke to that, bro. To your Sonya, cheers. Smoke to all you guys. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is a tis for all. If you guys would like to amplify my tweets, feel free to download the Twitter app or go to twitter.com, open up an account, and follow at Nays Garden. You know, you can be part of the voice. You could. You know? Hey, look, somebody found it and liked it just now. You see that? Somebody literally just went and liked it right now. Who did that? Who went out of their way? Who did that? Who fucking just went out of their way to like and retweet that? Somebody tell me who the fuck just did that. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Tell me while I do my bong rip. I need a bong rip. I can't believe somebody just liked that fucking tweet. God damn it. It's under my tweets and replies. It's the second column over, guys. Nick, did you just do that just now? Nick, I'm going to send you some more triage oil. Thank you. Beazle stirring in the background. Oh, it's gonna happen, folks. It's gonna happen. My Beazle. Oh, it happened. Boy, let's see how much I was tweeting about March on Texas. Here's another tweet. Pass it on. Here's another tweet on September 4th. March on Texas from me. Okay, there was another one. I was replying to, why aren't we mass protesting on the streets already? Says just your friendly communist Latina. I said, because we're brain dead, officially. I said, hashtag March on Texas. It got 3 likes. So like I said, I gave a fuck enough about it way back then. 3 months ago. More than 3 months ago. There I was giving a fuck. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden didn't do Dickie McGee sacks. Oh, did they speak about it one night? Did they speak about it? They didn't go anywhere. They didn't do anything. They didn't lead any marches. They didn't get off their fucking fat asses and do anything for the women of Texas. And you fucking support them, I swear to fuck. Because they don't support you. Just so you know how they feel about you. Here's 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 how they feel about you. And I could give you example after fucking example after fucking no Medicare for all. Here's how they feel about you. Just showing people how easy it is. Nick, how did you find that fucking tweet? Sonia says, happy to live in Oregon, legal buds. Sonia, hell yeah. Gonna go retweet it some more. I miss some of the tweets somehow. How did you find that? Look, I'll make a brand new tweet for everybody, okay? Here you go. Watch this. Back on September 3rd, I tweeted, folks should march on Texas, and no one retweeted or supported it. In fact, on my podcast, I even commented that Biden/Harris were not in Texas leading marches daily. Feel free to, retweet and like Kamala Harris, do too little, too late for the women, and it should be hashtag women of Texas. Back on September 3rd, I tweeted folks should march on Texas, and no one retweeted or supported it. In fact, on my podcast, I even commented that Biden and Harris were not in Texas leading marches daily. Feel free to retweet and like. Feel free to retweet, comma, or period, comma. And like Kamala Harris, comma, do too little too late for the hashtag women of Texas. Do you catch the tongue-in-cheekness? Do you catch the snarkiness? Do you catch the disgust? Do you catch the fucking anger in my tweets? Well, if you do, you can help me retweet that sentiment out there to people, man. It's not hard to do. We've been doing this for months. Years, actually. I have. And I don't get a lot of attention, but man, not a lot of people want to stand on the hills that I stand on. You know, in fact, women come in here and say that I'm sexist because I use the word cunt. So that means I hate women. But I sacrifice audience members to come in here and talk about this. Please stay. Watch the show. We'll have fun. We'll do some dabs, smoke, talk crypto recovery. That's good, right? Just got back from the clusterfuck of Longwood and Castleberry rush hour. Home sweet home. All right. Now let me go ahead. Thank you, Nancy. Wow, James Simon in Omaha High 420 retweeted my tweet. What, son? You guys already got on there and retweeted me? But you say dick, does that mean you hate men, James Simon? Yeah, right? Jesus Christ. Dude, let's pin this tweet. Pin to my profile. Pin. Yeah, send that one over to Miserable Liberal. Send that one over to Jimmy Dore. Send that one to Ronnie Placone. Send it to Graham Elwood, Lee Camp, Tim Black, Tim Poole, Ben Shapiro. Send it to Charlie Kirk. Send it to Kamala Harris. Send it to Joe Biden. Send it to Nancy Pelosi. But definitely send it to Kamala Harris. Dude. That was good Kamala Harris right there. I think that Steph would have been proud of that Kamala Harris impersonation. I mean, she's the best. But I think she would have been proud of my Kamala Harris impersonation. Just then. The one I just did just then. It's pretty goddamn good. When we had Steph Zamorano on this show several times, she did an impersonation of Kamala Harris right before Jimmy Dore came on the show as well. That was top notch. You guys can go see that. I think it's still available at naysgarden.com at the very top. What are my thoughts on Ben Shapiro? I don't agree with anything he says. I don't agree with anything Ben Shapiro says. I think he's kind of stupid because he wears a yarmulke on his head and he thinks that there's a God and that this little piece of cloth is somehow serving the God that he believes in. So I would say that right there, there's a big problem there with Ben Shapiro. Already, just from the beginning. So Nay, are you saying that people believe in God have a problem with their intelligence level? Yeah, I'm totally saying that. Uh-huh. Completely. They're indoctrinated beyond belief. Beyond reach. You can't pull them back. You know, they gone over the goddamn rainbow. Hey, no offense to all my friends out there that might be, celebrating the rainbow colors. He's already gone over the cliff. You're not going to pull him back. I thought he was Jewish. Dude, if Steven is Beast 1000, how old are you? The fact that you didn't know for sure that Ben Shapiro was Jewish, and you're in here asking me about Ben Shapiro, it just kind of troubles me. Would you never watched the guy before? Or are you not familiar with the last name Shapiro, which is obviously a Jewish last name, Shapiro? But I guess you wouldn't know that. You might think it was Greek. Maybe. I could see you thinking Shapiro was Greek. It isn't. It's Jewish. And I think it's hilarious that you don't know that. I thought he was Jewish. Ah. I'm just waiting, Stephen. I'm just waiting for your response. I have no idea where you're coming from with that. I thought he was Jewish thing. Are you saying you thought he was Jewish so you don't understand his belief in God, or are you saying Jews don't believe in God? Is that what you're saying, bro? Stephen? How old are you? So I get an idea of where you're coming from here. Let me know. I'm asking you questions. You're just totally not answering me. Anybody else want to jump in here? I'd love it. It's stale chat. Dude, I need a fucking an alarm. What do they call those lights that go like this? A siren? I need a siren back when the chat stalls. Chat stall. Chat stall. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Chat stall. Chat stall. Whoop, whoop. That's what I need, man. Come on, Steven. Everybody, the whole goddamn chat is waiting on you right now. I gotta hit this bong. You're driving me crazy. I've already missed 420. You're stressing me out, Steven. You're stressing me out. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is a test for all. Cheers, everybody. Oh, you're 23? Yeah, you're young. So I wouldn't expect you to know. I wouldn't expect you to know much about that. Or to know Ben Shapiro is a Jewish name. So... Ben Shapiro has a narrative. He wants people to believe a certain way, like he does. So he will only talk about things that support his narrative. When he gets into a debate with somebody and they call him on one of those points that he doesn't like to talk about, what he will do is what they call whataboutism. Okay, what about blah, 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 and try to change the subject. He's a professional arguer. You know, so am I. I believe he's got a law degree. I believe he was the editor-in-chief or editor-at-large for Breitbart, which is a fucking joke of a newspaper, which is 100% narrative, right-wing narrative, Breitbart. He's done a lot. He's very young for what he's accomplished in his life. And he's one of the most successful podcasters on the internet. And he sells products. You know, his products don't exactly stack up with the quality that you're going to get here at Infowars.com. You know, Ben Shapiro, he's got, his little blue glasses there will filter out the blue light. I don't use the little blue glasses. I've found that all I need to do is snort just half a line of ultra-potent Superman Vitality in the morning. You know, I will wait 4 seconds, and I will snort that other half a line, and I'm ready for anything. I love how people ask you things but can't answer when I ask them questions back. It just takes a while sometimes. I got lots of questions back. You know, once I found out how old he was, I understood where he was coming from on a lot of where I was coming from. You need to understand sometimes there might be a disconnect when someone hasn't had the exposure to life that you've had. I've lived twice as long as him. Almost. Not quite, but I'm almost twice his age. So, yeah, of course I'm going to know about Shapiro, you know. I'm going to know what a yarmulke is. I'm going to know there's different names for it. A kippah. I was bar mitzvahed at 13. Now check that out. I stopped believing in God at 11, but I still went ahead with my bar mitzvah at 13. It would have been more than frowned upon by the Jewish community had I not gone through with the bar mitzvah. It would have been shaming. It would have been, it's almost like getting excommunicated if you refuse to have a bar mitzvah. You know? So I was young, you know, and I wanted to do what all my friends were doing. So I went ahead with it. So, do I speak Hebrew? Not fluently. I recited it for my bar mitzvah. Can I recite Hebrew for you right now? Yes, certainly. Could I read Hebrew off of a scripture? Un poco. Un poco. Only been growing for 6 years. Am I the youngest in the chat right now? Is anybody younger than... How old did you say you were? 23? Or 26? 23. Anybody younger than 23 in the chat? Give me a 1 in the chat if you're younger than 23. I do have a lot of adults that watch this. That's why people will disconnect, because they're adults and I'll start screaming, or I'll be inappropriate. I'll say words that they don't like. Over 1,000 babies born in Texas every day, guys. Think about that. Can anyone say overburdened child welfare system of Texas within a year? Everyone is older than Steven. Okay, that's cool. I love that on that tweet I said, and like Kamala Harris, do too little too late for the women of Texas. I want to tweet again. I want to say, dear Kamala Harris, thank you for doing too little too late for the women of Texas. A whole other tweet. And now I'm going to give it a roll eyes. You could have led a march on Texas way back in September. In early September. Lead. Is lead L-E-A-D? Like, you could have... I don't know. Is it lead or is it L-E-D? LED. LED. I don't know. How do you spell lead? Like past tense, you could have led. Is it LED or LEAD? It's LED, right? LED? You could have led a march on Texas. It's LED. Thank you, hippie chick. All right, I'm going with LED. Thank you, hippie chick. I changed it at the last second. Thank you, Nick Brown. All right, new tweet, guys. You can feel free to go like that one too. It says, "Dear VP Kamala Harris, thanks for doing too little, too late for the women of Texas. You could have led a march on Texas way back in early September." Thought somebody already liked it. Yay! There you go. Those are good tweets, guys. That's a good message. You know? You don't see people saying these things. It needs to be said sometimes. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum is down. Bitcoin is down. Everything just turned downwards. You guys, bottom of the hour. I need to smoke, man. Let's bring up the... Let's do chart review, desktop 2 with Cam. I love doing that. It's so fun. All right, so it says messages bookmarks. Okay, that's showing my Twitter screen. That should instead be the chat. Okay. That should be the chat too. Let's get rid of that. Remove. Okay, let's do this one and reprogram it to say chat right there. And now, well, let's tilt it back Star Wars style, shall we, folks? Layout. It's going to be... like that. I like that. And let's brighten it up a little bit. Look at that. Do we want to give it some color? Hey, we give it a little color. Look at this. That's kind of cool. Huh? We like that, don't we? All right. On the chart review. Everything except Saitama and Adam is in the red. We are on a downward turn on the market. My 14, 16-year-old nieces do tell me that their peers and people in their generation don't smoke cannabis because their parents do, and or because of its popularity now. Kids don't find it cool. Let's get high. Let's get high. High, 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 high. High. Let's do it. We got a waterfall. Waterfall. We got a beezle. March on Texas is too close to the southern border for Kamala. Oh my God, dude. Dude, Rip, I'm grabbing that and putting it as a response on my Twitter. What the fuck? That's hilarious. Oh my God. Dude. Quoted. Oh my God. Copied. Tweeted. Oh my God. Dude, I'm adding this. Isn't looking too good over the last month, but I'm still buying. It's times there's where you make the most money. Exactly, guys. This is what you learn in the crypto market. I bought in today, guys. I purchased Bitcoin, I purchased Ethereum, and I purchased Eagled, man. I got back into Eagled, and I cannot tell you how happy I am that I got back into Eagled. A little bit higher than I was. It's okay. Like $40 higher. I think my buy-in on Eagled was 225. And I think I got in today at 265. Eagled right now is at 267. So right now I'm feeling pretty good. Trying to buy that dip. You know, I tried to find the low point, got in, and now it's just wait, see if I make money. Because I had to pay some fees, Had to pay some fees because I'm a noob. I'm a noob. What can I say? Justin Smith is 26. My crypto at 19, lol. Glad you liked that, Nay. I loved it. I fucking loved it, Rip. I loved it. More shit like that, please. I wish you would follow me on Twitter, Rip. I'm at Nay's Garden on Twitter. I could really use people like you to start commenting under my tweets, so I could engage and we could start, we could start having a voice. It would be, it'd be beautiful. I'd love to start having a conversation. Because I got nothing else going on over here. There ain't nothing. Over here. Nothing going on over here. I might as well use my time to help the women of Texas. And if I can recruit some of you to just retweet stuff, that makes my voice more powerful for the women of Texas. I mean, I don't know, man. It's important. As those Republicans would say, it's important. It's important. It's important. That is not a word, you morons. It's not a word. Okay? Can we just get that out there once and for all? Tell the fucking Republicans that important is not a word. Damn it. There, I'm comfortable now. My pampies were in a crank, but now I'm all straightened out. Matic is 214. Dude, Matic was like almost $3 or some shit. I don't like to talk about my Matic. Dude, Matic was fucking crazy, and I was like, should I swap some Matic out for like something, that's down really low? Like, what was I saying? Some VRA or something? VRA is still 3 cents, everybody. VRA is still 3 cents. VRA is still 3 cents. VRA is still 3 cents, and you can get it on Uniswap or MetaMask or both together. I don't know. MetaMask. You guys, VRA, guys. VRA. All right? Kind of wish I took some profits on my Matic, but right, dude. I know. That's where I'm at too. I'm like, I'm getting APY on my Matic. So the more I hold on to, the more interest I get. At the same time, I was like, man, there's so many good things that are down right now. I was so happy to get back on Eagled. I'll say it again. I felt bad that I had to step off of it, and give it up. And then I was like, I might not ever get that opportunity again. And then this happened, and I was like, oh, yes, man, that one really meant a lot to me. And what I'm seeing right now is a upside down shoulder head, guys. Everybody hang in there. It means it's got to go up. It's got to go down. Again, so if it forms, it's trying to form an upside down. It's already got the shoulder head upside down, guys. In the 1 minute Bitcoin chart. I'm excited. You're going to sell some at 250? Hey, Rip, do you know how high Matic got total? What its all-time high is? Can you just Google that shit? Okay, Google. What is Polygon Matic's all-time high? Cheers.
Here's what I found on the web.
Okay, Google. Polygon Matic all-time high.
Here are some results.
Did you guys see the muscles? Did you see the strengths on my bezel? My bezel. 268. I was watching it. Wanted to sell but didn't. My Bisa. My Bisa. I see a good trend here, guys. That upside down head and shoulders forms, and it's going to go up. Ethereum is showing really good movement upwards, also forming an upside down head and shoulders. Now, I want you guys to see these upside down head and shoulders patterns. I'm not just making the shit up. So, here, let's look at Bitcoin's the one I noticed it on first. So, this would be the shoulder right here, and this would be the head. If this happens again over here, then we're going to go up. Now, luckily, this and this match. That's good. So that's not a shoulder and a head right there. That's good. It's two matching. We're looking good right there. So that's what we can see on the Bitcoin 1 minute chart. Now check this out. This is the Ethereum one, and look at Ethereum. This would be a shoulder, and this would be the head. Now, if this occurs here again, when it looks like it's going to, up we go. Now, we'll look at on these other ones as well. This is Matic right here. Okay, Matic is showing a shoulder and a head, but it would have to curve back down. It's not. It's just going up. Previously, Matic actually had a shoulder, head, shoulder, a right side up head and shoulders pattern. That's not good. It's obvious. It is definitely a head and shoulders pattern, guys. Right? It had one head and shoulders pattern. It went down. It had a shoulder or shoulder, head, shoulder, went down. So right now it's on upside down shoulder, head, right? If this occurs here, we're going up. So we're going to wait and see if this drops down to, you know, $2.15 or so. I'm sorry. Yeah. Lower. It's got to go down to, whoa. No, it's, I don't understand. I'm a little confused right now, but I'm really high. So I'm just going to stop talking about that one. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. This one is the sandbox. And the sandbox doesn't show normal growth. But there is a shoulder and a head here. This is showing the same growth as the other ones. So that's great news, man. We're seeing what looks to be consistent movement throughout everything. I'll try to figure out which one's out in front. It shouldn't be hard to tell. We've got a yellow marker on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, I'm sorry. Yellow marker right now. Yellow marker on Ethereum. Watch Ethereum. So Ethereum might be out in front. Let's see if we get yellow markers. Man, I am so confused right now. Okay, we got a yellow marker on Sandbox. We got a yellow marker on Cardano and Ethereum. So Bitcoin should follow. Matic should follow. Let's see what happens here. This would be starting to form that second shoulder that we're looking for, right? And it's doing it. It's looking good. You'll see shoulder head, second shoulder forming now. Shoulder, head, second shoulder forming now. We're getting ready to go up. All right, here we go. Every single crypto should go straight up. I would tell someone right now if they're looking to buy, I'd be like, this is when I would buy. I'd buy right now. 47,900. Where did I buy in today? I can't remember. Can't remember. I put it in my crypto, my coin market cap. So I bought. It's at 47.9. I bought one. It was at 47.5, guys, with a $31 fee. Huh? 47.5 I bought. So, here we go. Second shoulder needs to reform. We're at the bottom of the second shoulder on Bitcoin. On Ethereum, have yet blah, 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 blah. I don't know what's going on Ethereum right now. I don't know about Ethereum right now. Ethereum's kind of weird. We got shoulder, head, never went up high enough on Cardano. So I don't really watch. Oh boy, here it goes. Matic is dropping. Sandbox is dropping big time. Way outside the pattern, guys. Way outside the pattern. Holy shit. 47.6. You could buy Bitcoin maybe where I bought it or below. If it goes below. Not a head and shoulders pattern. What's Ethereum going to do? What's Ethereum going to do? Look at this drop. Oh, there it is. There's my buy-in, guys. 47.5. 47.5. I was just celebrating. It was all the way up to 47.8. 47.48. 47.52. I was so proud of that buy-in today. And here we are. And Ethereum is under $4,000. This is crazy to watch this live. Oh my God. 47.5, guys. That's my buy-in. You could get Bitcoin where I got it, man. It could go lower, man. 47.58. Is this the bottom? Should we expect it to drop even lower? Today's Friday. It's the end of the goddamn trading day. Are people selling? No, what? People sell off? Are people buying something else? Are people buying Cardano? Where's it pumping? People buying Ethereum. Yes. People are buying Ethereum. People are buying Matic. And people are buying Ethereum. That's it. Ethereum and Matic. Left Bitcoin down at 47.6. Hey, Billy. I'm impatient. Selling dead people pays way more in my case. Dude, I got some Eagle today at 265, and that's exactly where it is right now, at 265. They're long-term investments. I'm not worried about it dropping today, but I'm really excited to be in at 265. You know, my buy-in on Eagle was 225. So I'm just happy to be close to it, you know, just in case it did shoot back up today. Which it did, man. It shot up to 50,000. So it retested 47.5 and it's bouncing back up. Let's see if Ethereum goes back over 4,000. That's important. See, that's how you say that word, Republicans. Important. Not important. Fucking idiots. I don't know how to take that, Billy. Dude, there was this massive upward trend, and then it just totally crashed the whole trend. It broke out of it. And Ethereum is spiking downwards while Bitcoin's going up. This is interesting. What's going on there? Everything up, up. Ethereum is quite telling, man. Keep your eye on Ethereum. Sandbox and Cardano and Bitcoin and Matic. Look at them. They're all going up. And look at Ethereum going down. 39.72 on Ethereum. Bitcoin's up to 47.7. It's just gone up $200. It retested 47,500. That's my buy-in, guys, on Bitcoin. I would totally recommend purchasing it at this price. You know, my average buy-in on Bitcoin is 53,200, man, or 100 now, probably because of this purchase today. We've got a weekend. Michael Saylor just bought a ton. You know, no one's talking about the news that the state of Florida is now going to be accepting cryptocurrency as payment. The state of Florida will be accepting cryptocurrency as payment from businesses for licensing and things. For state services, man. Think about that. That's huge. You know, the crypto market, once that news gets out, no one's talking about that. Not Crypto Lark. Nobody. No one's talking about it. No, it's like they don't know that he announced it. You know, the news hasn't gotten out yet. I'll tweet it at Lark. There's a video here. I put up a video of Ron DeSantis. I'll retweet it. Quote tweet at the Crypto Lark. At the Crypto Lark. Please tell your audience that Florida is now going to be accepting crypto for licensing and other state services per their governor Rick DeSantis. Please tell your audience that Florida is now going to be accepting crypto for licensing and other state services per their governor Rick DeSantis. This news is not getting out for some reason. Yeah, I thought everybody would be talking about this by now. Nobody's talking about this. You know? Why don't I have any freaking coffee? Why don't I have any freaking coffee? You know, that makes me cranky. I don't like being cranky. God damn it. Refresh. Damn it. Refresh. Refresh. Refresh, damn it. Refresh. Refresh. What's going on with crypto? 47.5. That's my buy-in, everybody. It's there. 47,498. Is it going to hold 5? No. 485. Boom. It's down. It's underneath that retest line, guys. Holy shit. I wonder how far it's going to go. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye. This is, man, what an opportunity. That's opportunity knocking. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, that's me. Rogie, you're so funny. Rogie sees me doing that and he's still freaking out. Why these little bees? Why these little bees? Little bees, why are these waiting all day? Oh, 56 degrees. It's now 56 degrees outside, sunny. It's fucking beautiful. Dude. It's about to be raining, maybe snowing here. Yes, I want popularity. I want popularity. I want popularity. Give me the popularity. I want popularity. Don't we all? It's been a nasty 2 days here. Dude, I have to cut off the end of my belt. I'm kind of proud about this. This belt, dude, I've lost so much weight. You guys, look at this. I've lost so much weight that this freaking belt has this much coming off of it, man. And this was a belt that I bought a couple years ago that fit me perfectly. The reason I bought the belt was because it fit me perfectly. I've had to add... One, two, three, four, five. I've had to add 5 holes to this belt. And now I gotta cut the end off. Hey, should I just burn it with a lighter after I cut the end off? Because it's leather. Just like singe it or something? I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know. 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 Am I gonna use some eggnog? Yes. Am I gonna use some eggnog? Yes. Do I want the eggnog flavoring? Yes. I give it a good shake. It's a taste that's so nice. It tastes so nice here. I'm gonna put a little eggnog in. All right. Tastes like liquor. It tastes like the liquor. It tastes like some liquor. What's that all about? Oh, liquor. Yes, indeed. Here comes the Rogan. Rogie, would you like some cookies? What's up? What's up? Would you like some cookies? Would you like some cookies? And would you like some cookies, a little Rogan? Oh, would you like the cookies? So like I said, it's going to be snowing. I think it's going to be snowing here this week. It's because it's dropping down to 30 degrees and there's like several inches of rain predicted. I look freaking great in the picture I posted on Facebook. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, man. I should probably check into that post on Facebook. I don't think a lot of people really noticed that. But just in case, I don't want to ignore people if anybody's saying anything on there. Yeah, I put that picture up there and then I couldn't see it on my own feed. I thought that was so stupid. I'm like, they changed the feed now. Some, re-engineer over there at fucking Facebook said, yeah, I don't think you should just be able to scroll through your feed and just see your posts anymore. It's fucking weird. High CPU usage detected because I clicked a like on Facebook. Pfft. Why is that? That's fucking weird. Alright, where's my goddams on my goddams for my goddams on my goddams? Atmosphere. Hey, me playing guitar. 7 comments. Does it tell me how many people watched my video? How do I see how many people watched it? Awesome. Yeah, where's the picture? Hey, there's the picture of the wood, dude. So those are my Instagram posts, right? Isn't it? I didn't post that to Facebook, did I? Did my IG posts go up on Facebook? That's great. This 120-year-old tree survived a fire. You guys want to see something cool, man? You guys want to see a tree that survived a fire? I mean, a tree is like it's like a book. When you slice into the inside of a tree, once a tree dies, you can see its story, man. You can see its whole history there. Let me show you this photograph. I think this is great right here. So I think the best probably way to put this on would be like this. Yeah. All right, cool. So you look at this tree, and if you count the rings, and you start right from the center ring right there, the thing was just tiny. And you just go one, that took a year for it to get that big. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And you could just follow this ring around right here and just keep counting. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Right? 40. Look at that. Right on the 40th ring. Look at the way the color... Isn't this amazing? Look at the way the color of these rings change. Now, the tree had this growth right here. And something catastrophic happened to this tree. I'm assuming it was a fire. But the tree didn't die. It kept growing. So at the 40-year... This is the incredible part, guys. At the 40-year mark right here, something catastrophic happened to this tree. You can see it's black inside here, which is probably... This is probably just mold right here. But you can see this entire coloration, this discoloration and the change from this color to this color, right? And if you count from here to here, which I did, dude, the tree's 120 years old. That fucking tree is 120 years old. At 40 years, something happened to it, and it kept fucking growing for another 80 years or so. That tree was 120 feet tall, too. They grow a foot a year. Isn't that funny? I mean, you could literally... You could literally measure this tree, and the height is equal to the amount of rings. So I thought that was worth sharing on the social internet there. Bitcoin's back at 47.6. There's a video of Mark sawing. It's just a short little video of Mark sawing with Rogi. Man, something's going on with the sound. I have no control over what's going on with the sound. Let me go to notifications. That's how I found it last time. My photo, there it is. There it is. I said thank you, everyone, and no one said anything except for Joseph Apathy. Cup of Joe with Joe. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, buddy. One of my friends said they were looking at my waist and they didn't realize. They're like, oh my God, you cut your fucking beard off. Belts, they use a ratchet system and last a really long time. Okay, Justin. Core essential belts, essentials. Ratcheting. I'm going work too. Yeah. He is cute with like that. He's so cute. He's laying in the sun right now. How do you close this fucking picture, dude? Holy shit, it's psychotic. Bitcoin. Facebook has become psychotic, dude. I have a picture open and there's no X anywhere to close out the screen anymore. You know, because some engineer. How many views has this video had? How do I find that out? Why doesn't it tell you how many views your video has anymore? That shit ain't cool, man. Dude. Oh, 91 views. Alright. Right on. 8 comments. What? Where's the comments at? Show me the fucking comments. You cunts. Why does it say view 6 previous comments instead of just showing you the fucking comments? Fucking weird, dude. One of my all-time favorite songs, someone said. Robert Dietzick. Alright. There you go. That's weird, huh? Hey, Karen. Bitcoin's at 47.6. Remember, my buy-in today was 47.5. What I thought the low was going to be, but when I'm looking at what the market did today, I wouldn't be surprised if it went way down, you know, to 42,000. Then I'll feel really sad about my fucking buy. I'm like, oh, I just had to buy it. But it's like you always think it's going to go up, you know? I totally thought I bought the dip, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I've seen it go way lower than this. But what's cool is if you look at Sandbox, if you look at Cardano, and you look at Ethereum, those look like they are reaching a low where they're going to come back up from, which is good. There's a lot of red on their screen. So it looks like there's a lot of room for recovery there. Bitcoin is just hanging around that 1.2%. I bought 64K once to prove a point. I didn't get a lot of 64. I got like $1,000 worth because I wanted to own some. I know I wanted to own some at 64. My point is, it's going to go up to like 150,000, if not $1 million, bro. And that 64,000, we're going to be laughing about that one day. You'll see, Billy. You'll see. You'll remember this conversation, and you'll see. You'll be like, "Yeah, you said, bro. You said it was going over 64,000." Bro, I'm telling you it's going over 64,000. That's why I bought it at 64,000 to prove a point. Definitely. I like to prove points, man, on Bitcoin. I like to put my money where my fat fucking mouth is, you know, bro? Look at the sun coming through. And it's shining. Look, a sunbeam shining right on my doggy. That is so gorgeous. How cute is that? Let's go full screen with that. Rogie, you got a big sunbeam coming in right on you, buddy? You're so beautiful. One day, but for now, that's why your average is 53. No, bro. That $1,000 that I spent on my Bitcoin didn't change my average buy-in. It was just $1,000. Do you know how little that changed it? My average buy-in, maybe $100. Not even $50, bro. It changed my average buy-in by $50 by buying that. You'll see, man. I bought so much underneath that point, you know? It way evaporates all that. Yeah, well, Billy, for me, $1,000 of 64K was nothing. I don't know if I bought $1,000 worth. I'm just saying here. I can look. I can look on my CoinMarketCap. See, I've got Bitcoin purchases up right here. I bought. Oh, it doesn't show the value when I bought it. Son of a bitch. When was it that high? When was it 64,000, bro? When was the date? $59,000. $47,000. $48,000. Maybe I only bought $100 worth, you know? 35,000. What? 37,000. Damn, I got some cheap fucking Bitcoin. This is way back. This was more recently. When did it do that? A huge pro finger. Sell, 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 buy. Transfer, buy. 60,000. Bought $1,000 at 60,000. I bought some more at 60, almost 61,000. $700 worth. 64,000. It's $500 worth. I found it, bro. I bought $500 worth as a big fuck you. You know what it was? I remember I said, I'm supporting Bitcoin. I'm buying into it. That's what I did, man. It's like a donation. I got $500 worth on October 19th. It was October. Bitcoin in October, Bitcoin was up to $64,000, guys. Bitcoin's now up to 47.7. I just love the sunbeam shining on Rogan. He's so cute. Yeah, I might have to take him to the vet. And after all, man, that toe is red again. It's not bleeding, but he's licked it, and I'm thinking it's swollen a little bit, maybe. So maybe that is a foxtail that got in there, and it's just totally buried. I don't see an entry point. No, he may just lick that. He may just licked it again. I don't see an entry point where anything went in, so he might be okay. There doesn't seem to be an abscess, really. It's just red right there. I'll put a whole bunch of triage oil on it. Because it's raw. He likes triage oil. Dude, I think he'd eat a whole thing of triage oil. No. Don't lick that. Don't lick your paw. No. Let that oil let the oil. You go to sleep. Let the oil melt, and dissolve. Because I don't want him to sit there and lick it off. Because that's just going to make it worse, He's going to lick that wound. I'm trying to keep him from licking it. You can lick my hand all you want, buddy. It's fine. Go to sleep. No, no, no. Highly destructive. No, no, no. You were fine before. Just let it dissolve over. There we go. I don't know how much time he's going to spend licking that thing. Yeah, I've got an e-collar, but oh man, he fucking cries and cries. He can't do anything with it on, man. I just wish there was a way to wrap it. Maybe that is a foxtail and I just can't see it. Maybe it's worked its way. You know what? I'll bet you that motherfucker's worked its way all the way inside. And it's... Yeah, man, I probably gotta take him in. They're probably gonna have to cut him open. Fuck. I don't know, man. I should probably make an appointment at my vet's. Fuck. Hey, no. Don't do that. Rogan, that's just gonna hurt it. Stop. That is gonna hurt it. That's why it's doing that, because you're licking it. You know, if that is a goddamn foxtail on that toe. No. Stop. I don't know, man. Coffee left. Yeah. Rogan, stop licking that paw. I should put some triage oil on his other paw so he starts licking his other paw. Rogan, don't do it. I mean, you'd think if there was a foxtail inside Fiora's a real asshole. Who's Fiora, bro? Who's Fiora, Billy? You'd think it would get infected if there was a foxtail inside the skin. You'd think it would be infected and there would be like pus and shit coming out, you know? But it's not like that, man. It just seems to be an external wound. It does seem it might be a little bit swollen, but that might just be from him licking it. not limping yet. All right, I think I'm going to take him out. My coffee is done. My coffee's on Broadway. Coffee up. Ah, what? 47,661,664. That's where Bitcoin is. And Ethereum is down a little bit at 3,900. If it swells, it keeps fucking with it for 72 hours. He needs the vet. Yeah. Yeah, it's been red for, you know, it was bleeding at one point, but I thought it was a scrape. I don't know if it's, I looked in between the toes and there doesn't look like there's an entry point of a wound or like where there's pus coming out or where, you know, it just doesn't look like a foxtail's gone in. But, you know, I'm just going to have to go by, what the wound does, you know. The wound will dictate the response, so I'll keep my eye on it. Make sure he's not licking it all the time. All right, you guys, love y'all. I'll see you at 7:10 tonight, my time. 4 hours from now. All right, take care. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. And an all-star kicker in the NFL.